as you can see, we've made a lot of progress. Wiring's done. Quino's absolutely smashed it. I did some of it. None of it that matters. The stuff that matters was 100% Quino. I am learning wiring more and I'm much more interested in it than I used to be, and I really want to be better at it, but it's just, we had a week. So he just smashed through it. He was doing like 12 o'clock finishes, 6 a.m. starts. Can't thank you enough, mate, if you're watching this, which you might be, because you're probably sitting in a truck, bored as So the wiring is amazing. Tail lights, all of it. We have the Haltech sequential gear input, which then turns on the reverse cameras, reverse lights, hazards, brake lights, headlights, which aren't in right now, because I have more news. So we're gonna run it on the Dyno Tune. It's been ran. We've done 2 full heat cycles, pulled the cams out, checked the head studs, retorqued them, done all that. Nothing scary there. Did hear a weird noise in the cylinder head, couldn't identify it. I have just essentially stripped it, cut the oil filter open, checked every cam journal. It's all perfect. So that's good, but I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. I don't know, doesn't matter, move on. Run it in here, 6,000 RPM, we'll run it up to, make sure it's happy, do another oil change, run in the motor, finish with that, then synthetic, and then we'll be using hub dynos to finish her off, push her up to the 10,000 RPM marker, if it lets us. Based on EMAP, because it's about the only thing that will restrict us. This combo is good for 11.5 all day. I want 10 to, I don't know, just 10,000 RPM, let's do it. And my other update is, it's also going off to Sequoia Media for a new wrap. I am pulling the wrap off and mounting body kits, so maybe between now and when it goes on the hub dyno, maybe it'll look different. But right now, I'm gonna put it on my roller dyno, get up to temp, triple check this timing belt, just start heat cycling. Am I scared? Yes. I'm not scared because I don't think I have the ability to tune it. I have full confidence in that. I'm just scared because it's very expensive, everything's new, and I'm scared. Just plain and simple. I'm gonna lower it down for the first time in 6 months, maybe. I just bled the clutch by myself. Will it work? I don't know. Back to the ground, dog. Feels good seeing it on the ground, honestly. Seats are back in. Panels all back in here. Floor plates are kind of in. Boot wiring's dialed, which you guys have seen. Coolant's kind of bled. Time belt is very loose because we set the tension last time when it was at about 80 degrees block temp, I think. Right now, the dry sump preheater, which is this 240 volt socket in the bottom there, about 60 degrees. And it's been 23 minutes. So I think about half an hour is gonna get us 70 degrees, 80 degrees oil temp. Like, this thing is hot to touch. Once the dry sump's circulating, I think I might leave this plugged in and just get the block temp up really quick. On the dyno, we've got no oil cooler fans, we want 100 degrees. So we're gonna have to do another check of the time belt because I haven't had it at 100 degrees yet. I don't know if it's gonna grow that little bit extra. So it's game time. And if it breaks, just kidding, but I'm so scared. Oh, I left the isolator on. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. See if it's in neutral. Oh no, it's a sequential. I don't think I actually have gear position up here. But what I do have is, I'll quickly show you before I start it because you won't be able to hear anything I say. So we got a diagnostics page, map, boost, EGT average, oil temp, oil pressure, intake temp, fuel temperature, fuel pressure, coolant pressure, everything that I need to monitor while we're just doing this first bit of steady state tuning and running it in. So let's hit the key. Oof. In the words of Cletus McFarlane, how about now? It works every time. How about now? Basically, where we're at is, it's perfect so far. We have 2 little coolant leaks, one from the scrub screw, one from that fitting, that's it. A little bit of coolant down there, nothing to worry about. Deal with that when it's cold. The oil pressure's lower than I want it to be now that we're at about 100, 105 degrees, which is the operating temp we wanted. To do a bit more run in, I'll take you in the car now to see what goes on in there. We're just basically loading up the motor. We've got to about 3,800 RPM right now, which is as high as I'm willing to go with running oil because there's no friction modifiers or anything exciting in it. The oil pressure's only about 55, 60 pound at 38. I just want a little bit more because I know at 10 it's going to fall off a little bit. But the dry sump and the Savvy oil pump is very easy to adjust. So once it cools down, I'll just give it a little, maybe a full turn on the pressure relief valve. Now that we're running a different sort of oil filter and dual oil coolers, I think it just needs a little bump up. Other than that, we are on. We'll go to synthetic oil, which has friction modifiers. We'll bring the RPM up, say 6,000, 7,000, maybe 8,000 on the roller dyno. Once we're happy with that, make say 300-400 kilowatts, it's hub dyno time, which is very soon. So let's do it. Very comfortable car, easy to get into. You just got to like sort of that, and then sort of over there, and then yeah. Did I leave my earmuffs in here? I didn't. Damn it! All right, we're back in position. You left your earmuffs on the roof. I'd just like to have you know that. Battery on, car on, neutral. So what we're doing here is watching the fuel table, watching our target lambda, watching our temperatures. Somehow the oil temps dropped by 15 degrees by me just doing like a 5-minute break because it's hot in here. Dyno's set. So I just basically up and down the speed of the dyno to put varying load on the engine. All right, the update is, couldn't be happier. So I've got two little coolant leaks. One's a grub screw for a 1/8 MPG steam port that I blanked off that I was gonna use, but now I'm not using. And the rear coolant feed at the back, very easy to fix. Nothing else to report. All the Turbo Smart stuff, obviously as expected, sweet. All the new fab works, get a bit of temp in it, a bit of color. I've burnt my hand literally there, checking this, but the timing belt is perfectly the right tension up to 100 degrees. You can see a little bit of water there, and a little bit underneath. Brand new engine, brand new everything. Two coolant leaks. I can live with that. It's more perfect than I thought. And we made 114 kilowatts running it in. Triple digits, what's goody? Couldn't be happier. It starts good when it's hot, it runs, it's doing the right things, everything's working, which is just, I don't know, yeah, anyone that's built cars knows what I'm talking about, but yeah, I don't know, everything works. So how good's that? That's amazing. It's one of those things you should be happy about, but you just, I don't know, just thought maybe it wouldn't be. We've only gone to 3,700 RPM, just so you know, up until now. We're going another nearly 7,000 RPM on that. So that maybe we'll find some problems there and I won't be so chipper, but right now I'm over the moon. It's the next day. We're gonna change the oil. So go to a synthetic based oil now. This has 1540 mineral run-in oil, no friction modifiers, no nothing. That's how you get the rings and everything to seat. We'll change oil filter again. That one is also gonna get cut open and do another check for any debris or any scary stuff. We're gonna run it up now. 7,000 RPM I'd say, providing everything's going well. Then we're ready for hub dyno. Technically, we could go to 10,000 on a roller dyno in third gear or even fourth if you want to. I'd rather use a hub dyno. I want the correct amount of load on the motor and we'll just do it properly. Might have doors on it when it's back on the dyno though. Gotta put it back on the hoist one more time. Oil change, filter change, preheat the oil again. How good's this? Preheat the oil to get it off the dyno, to drain the oil, to put new oil in that's cold, to preheat that, to start it. How good's Billet? Nah, it's all right, it's worth it. It's gonna be sick. Let's do it. When you're ready. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate! What's that like? Actually, pretty.
That is actually how Kelly is. Like, bang on.
How do these fucking half-baked tyres like the Dyno?
Oh, I don't think they like it at all.
They don't look like they would.
Fucking fat cunt. That's
Oh,
honest. I said copper grease the cunts, they come out nice. I didn't want them at 1200 newton meters though. But
Are you gonna do that in the socket?
it's too hot to touch, mate.
Pull the rest of them out. By the time they're out, that one will cool down. What are you using as a gauge?
10 years of drifting RVs.
How far over is that?
Oh, that's the jerk out.
Is it an ambulance blanket?
No, it's a hospital blanket. It's me nan's. No, I keep telling everyone that. When Scotty bought that cylinder head, it came wrapped in it. I'm like, that's someone's nan's hospital blanket for sure.
That died in that.
Not Gam's blanket. Is this a good or a bad advertisement for the fact that I tune other people's cars? That's the spicy sauce.
It's the oil light. Oh yeah.
We'll do it. We're gonna put that one up to our heat cycles.
Something like that.
We need to regulate all pressure.
done now, so this thing's fine. Is this cool like fixed itself? It appears that it
It looks
has.
like it has.
I was thinking that, I'm like, heat cycles, I reckon it's going to do it. It's not like So, we are currently at United. I hate filming in public, by the way. We're at United getting a little bit of E85. And there's people looking at me weird right now because there is a massive fuel shortage in Australia at the moment. And I'm filling up a race car. There's no way that's already full. Most efficient drift car ever. What's that? 18 litres. Alrighty, if you can't tell, we're in the car. And on the back of this car is an R32 with the Billet RB. So this is just, it's all the, if you were baking a cake, the ingredients for this recipe, that's gonna be a good cake. It's gonna be a chocolate cake. We're on our way to see a very good friend and just a good guy, Mr. Bogger at BSC. So we're using his hub dyno to get the last bit of the tune because we've already got to what, 8,500, 500 kilowatts. But I didn't really have a power goal. I had an RPM goal. We got to 85 safely, so we're going for 10,000, maybe 10 and a half. So it's not raining at all, so that's good because, you know, there's no rear windows on the car right now. The body kit's mostly fitted and it leaks a lot of water. So as long as the driver's seat isn't too wet, we'll be right. So this is the big one. I'm so excited. I'm not even that nervous anymore, I don't think. I just want it to be done. I want to hear it. We're just leaving the hub dyno. This is gonna be dark. And to say that I'm stoked is an understatement. My God, it sounds, I don't know, so many times when you do something and it's just like what you wanted and what I've built and how it sounds and everything it does is literally to a T. What the fuck was that? Okay, so anyway, that was the hole falling out of the tire rack trailer, like where it holds the wheels. So, what I was saying is, when you build something to be a certain way and spend a lot of time on it and everything, and it ends out being exactly that, that's strange but very good feeling. But that's how that sounds and how that's coming on boost and what it's doing and the power it's making. It's making more power than I wanted, but that's not a bad thing. But I really didn't mind if it made 400 kilowatts. It makes 550. Poor me. I'm pretty stoked with that, honestly. And for everyone that's supported it, Haltech, TurboSmart, Pertec, everyone that's gotten us this far. There are some small revisions Boggart wants me to do, just little stuff, which is also just me learning because he's a more experienced tuner than me. Pretty confident with tuning, but also I'm definitely still learning, and I'll always listen to people like him. Just want to let you guys know, I just stopped at the bottle shop because we've had a stressful time tuning. The lady at the bottle shop goes, "Is that your car?" And I'm like, yeah, kind of excited because I thought maybe she looked cool. Next thing she said, "What's wrong with it?" What do you mean, what's wrong with it? Just because it's 14 colours, revs to 10,000, mate. Watch your tone. Just didn't care at all, which that part doesn't worry me. But when people are like, "Oh, is that your car?" You're like, "Yeah." "Oh, it's cool." What's wrong with it? "Oh, yeah, lots probably. It's got an RB in it." But anyway.